Hello there, YouTube. We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. I'm joined by the Brother Bear, the Man Reborn, the Kaiju King, TJ.
Reborn is a strong word. It has been a week. But I appreciate
I feel like you had a week right after I had a week, and we've
had a month,
like,
bro.
Yeah, we've had a month.
We've had a month. But also, unrelated. Do you think the inside of Bulbasaur's bulb is fleshy or leafy?
Leafy.
Okay, cool. All right, all right.
At least that's what I like to think. But we've got some matches here for you guys. These were filmed over at Dean's Dugout, which is the local card shop that we go to in Naperville, Illinois. We usually meet up for Digimon on Sundays at about 12:30 p.m. So if you're in the area, want to check us out or check the shop out, please feel free to stop on right by. But today's matchup features Mike on the left playing his MagnaGarurumon, and we've got Rio, one of our own, on the right playing Lucemon. So it should be an interesting matchup. It's a nice breath of fresh air. We haven't seen MagnaGaruru on the channel for quite some time, and I think it's been a while since we had Lucy on the channel too. So should be a fun one.
Video. Except for my POV video.
Yeah. And I'm interested to see how Rio pilots it, because I know he's been looking forward to playing this deck too. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, if you're liking the content, please do consider hitting that like and subscribe button. We would greatly appreciate it. And do check out our socials, which are linked down in the video description below. If you're wondering what the deck lists are looking like from our players, please do hit us up on Discord. We'll be able to point you in the right direction, as we've got a lot of deck building channels kind of growing day by day. But enough chit chat from me. Let's hop right into the round.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Rio play Lucy, because I know he's been wanting this deck for a while. Me and him were both like the Lucemon stands of like, yes, give us our Lucemon deck, please.
Yeah.
So to finally have it is like, oh, and we see the old faithful opener with the BT18 Lucio going over to Cupid, the BT16 Cupid. Is that a go? Oh. We're Floodgate City out here. Okay, so
fair.
That's the Kozeni that stops memory gain. Kokua that stops reducing evolution costs?
I believe so, yeah. So Lucy's effect essentially just lets Rio recover one.
Yeah.
Then we go into the new Lucy Chaos mode. This one lets Mike choose if he wants to pop something. Goes ahead and pops the Zenny. Prevent any more recovery shenanigans.
The BT18 Chaos mode also has protections as well, where he can just crash the bottom card of his security whenever he would leave play to stop it. Well, at least once per turn.
Once per turn, right. So Mike will go ahead and use the Takuya Koji here to go Kaiser. We'll use the Tamer effect to go ahead and swing through the inherited effect. We'll hit a Chaos mode and die. Interesting.
That's just fine. Just a little bit of chip in there. Mike looking like he's maybe a little bit stuck.
Sure.
Could you swing a chip here?
Sylphie. Oh boy. We see the JoJo Pro Tag era come out.
Yeah!
X Antibody is it's a crazy card.
It's a good card.
Just forces you to like deal with it, otherwise it just slowly like bleeds you out.
Yeah. We'll just burn one. Everything else gets a heavens. Yeah, that's pretty good. So at this point, Rio's looking pretty good. I mean, he doesn't have another rookie in the back, so if something happens with Lucy X, it's in a bit of a pickle, but it does have protections.
It has one layer of protection.
Burn both player security. Yeah.
One layer of protections, and Mike doesn't really have anything established. Like, there's no Tamer. There's not a lot of stuff where he can like warp into a Magna. Oh, well, speaking of warping.
Let's hit Gunfire, so it can get the Tamer back. Then that's the hand. End of turn, we'll still have the option of doing some burn and chip stuff. Evo would choke to 1 normally, but Tamer's there. So end of turn, we'll go ahead and activate again. So he can choose if he wants to burn top security, or he will delete the recover. Okay, pops Tamer. So it doesn't recover to 1. Interesting.
Push the Uko up. This black base is interesting. I think it just makes it easier for you to use the option card, I'm assuming, is sort of the idea behind it.
Yeah. We're probably running a purple hybrid base, and then we're not using any JPs, it looks like, or anything, really.
Yeah.
Or like Beetle mods and stuff like that. So yeah, I think you're right. So it's black base with that in mind, and then we run the purple hybrid package to do everything else.
Yeah. Go ahead, swing. We use the Loi effect when attacking to go into a hybrid from trash. So we go into a Jet Sylphie, recover 1.
Yeah.
And we do end up living.
Majority of the cost because there's no tamer and sources. Okay, now Rio can just start generating more advantage. So can Lucemon effect, can pitch a card. Okay, does have to let Rio recover, which is pretty good. And this is where Lucy can be really oppressive. Like if you're not like, super explosive like Red Hybrid is or something like that,
okay,
it can be really tough.
It was a little bit of a risky move punching the Jet Sylphie just because there is the potentiality of like a Shadow Seraphi ace that could have come out, but we don't have that on Mike's side of
EX6 cast mode.
Jeez.
Nothing too...
That is a board state.
Yeah, he popped the Uko so that way he wouldn't get any more recover and burn. And then end of turn, nothing to delete, so we just recover.
So we do go into Uko in the bag, and then we play out a Koichi. Koichi, draw 1, pitch 1. Wondering if Mike shouldn't have paid 1 for the Uko, so Rio should be at 1, maybe, if I'm miscounting.
He didn't trash, that's why he was able to recover 1 and there's nothing to delete. Okay, that's what that worked out.
We do go Rihi here, tucking a Loi and a Kaiser, so that'll let him play out a Tamer from trash, playing out the Takuya Koji, and that's it.
Yep. So it's just threatening ace, which is, I think we're fine with.
Going to another Lucy X.
Yeah, Evo's for 3. And then on Evo, we'll use 7th Divine Cruise. Just bottom deck it. It doesn't really do anything else. Just recover 1. Okay, we'll go ahead and just swing a punch here. Okay.
It's a Magna.
Yeah.
There's still no ace threat that's come out yet. So, I mean, I feel like in Rio's case, you could just go ahead. Yeah, just go ahead and punch.
Yeah, fine. And then end of turn, your opponent doesn't have any security to trash. So now it's going to... Oh, we're going... Oh. Go Satan mode? Okay.
Go ahead and deletes the Tamer and the Rihi. Rihi's one of the inheritables. I believe it was off of the... was it the Loi?
The Loi inheritable.
Yeah,
let's
you
back
play
out when he would leave play. Yeah. So, but Rio's sitting pretty right now. I mean, like, there's not too much you're worried about. The Lucy X has protections. The Satan mode's going to keep on just deleting stuff on the board.
Yeah.
Mike's in a tough spot. Mike's in a very, very tough spot. He hasn't really been able to generate like any advantage this game.
Well, it's also tough because, I mean, the Lucy X antibody, like the deck, if you can get those guys to stick, it's very, very difficult, I feel like, to like just get rid of them. Unless you're able to manipulate like your sources or like trash, like recycle their trash, like with a paladin.
Yeah. Well, and then on top of that too, like, because they also have that protection, they can just be really, really like painful to deal with. So Chaos mode doesn't, or Satan mode doesn't have any protections. The Chaos mode X does. Okay, we will swing.
Does have retail.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just pitch a card to gain a memory. Does die, so that's fine. We'll get one less pop off of the Satan mode, unfortunately.
Okay, so now we play the option for 3. We definitely have enough stuff in trash. So you can go ahead and tuck up to 5 hybrid cards underneath a Koichi to Evo into a MagnaGarurumon. And it is important what you do choose to tuck in here because of MagnaGarurumon's effect of like slipping something from your inherits into security to like wipe out something on your opponent's board state. So that's why I believe Mike tucked in the Magna.
One of his tamers. It goes into the Magna.
But we do, I think, realize now that the Lucy X does have protection. So even if we were to attempt to remove it from field, you end up just like not really doing much. You do in potentiality get a recover out of that. And Rio doesn't have a rookie in the back to kind of go for that last lethal check.
Which he probably won't at this point. Okay, yeah, would you get?
Yeah.
Would you want a card from this? Card.
Oh, well. Dead or Alive lets him play out a Lucy.
Yep. He has more than enough cards in trash at this point.
That is unfortunate. Dude, the amount of times I've played against Lucy, whether it be like against you guys or DCGO, the amount of times I've seen a Dead or Alive insecurity at the like the most inopportune time, like makes me want to pull my hair out.
Well, you can play one card with Lucemon in its name too, so you can just play anything. We'll play the EX6 chaos mode here, so the on play will activate. Rio will have some, or Mike will have some choices. He'll opt to pop the MagnaGar, it looks like, instead of trashing security.
Sure. I mean, that lets you get some Tamers out, which is not bad.
Yeah. Play Tamers back out. And we draw one, trash one, but we still have to figure out what we're... Like, I don't know what we do here.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do right now, I feel like.
Because if he... It's a second Dead or Alive.
No.
Poor Mike. Mike's. I mean, you can just play Satan mode if you wanted to.
Was a
Yeah,
Lucy
Lucy
X.
X. That works too.
Jeez Louise.
Sure. More end of turn. Burn. Doesn't really need the protections.
Alright, so we go ahead and go again. We go MagnaGar. Okay, the 3
We'll be
to
able
tuck
to
stuff
recover
underneath.
again.
Mm-hmm.
And we generated a really good board advantage this turn, but the thing is like the Ukos are all gonna go. Oh, why are we putting the options? Okay, there we go.
We'll do Koichi, which I think is smart. On deletion, just gain a memory is a decent inherit there. We're just going over which cards have protection.
Chaos mode will bottom deck a Lucemon and just be able to punish that. Okay. So we can play out a Satan mode from trash.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, plays out a Satan. And then Satan mode, end of all turns. Oh, looks like Mike's just scooping. Yeah.
What does Satan mode do again?
So Satan mode's end of all turns. Let me double check. So I don't read it wrong. Yeah. End of all turns, trash your opponent's top security card. If this effect didn't trash, delete one of your opponent's Digimon and one of their Tamers.
Well, that's just rude.
Yeah. So, because he wouldn't have missed end of turn timing there because everything's still resolving off of the Magna Evo.
Correct. Yeah.
To remove it. So yeah. So he would have been able to just play that out. End of turn would have happened, and then he would have been able to just either trash security, or would just trash security, and then the Lucy X's on board also just would have been more aggression. Satan was just hard to deal with on its own as well. Shadow Seraphi's not really going to help too much in that instance because it's just there's nothing 2D to evolve. You'll get the DP minus, it's be bigger, but there's also no Shadow Seraphi's threat there anymore anyways because the MagnaGar was just on board. So he was in a good spot. He was in a very good spot with that.
Yeah. We start off game 2. Mike just goes into an Uko. Rio reciprocates with his own Uko. Battle the Ukos. A battle of the $12 cards right there.
That's true. Yeah, I forgot there. Oh, we just passed.
Wild.
Okay, that is tough.
Okay. So we do pick up, it looks like a Lucemon off of the Uko reveal. We hatch and go into a Chikuri, which is, I believe, reduced play cost, right? Oh.
Yeah, can't reduce play cost, which doesn't really
matter right now.
It doesn't matter for Lucy. They don't really reduce play cost.
Uko hit the mat, which
Except
will
for
push.
I guess the EX6 Lucemon reduces play cost.
Sure.
That's about it.
We play out a Shoto. It's not bad. Especially paired with the EX6 Lucy blocker, and then if it gets if it leaves the play area or battle area, like that can get wild.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just swing, crash. On deletion, trash a card, gain a memory. And then do we have something to play now? We're still missing. Okay. We have a Lucemon. But that one does not reduce play cost. Unfortunately, that's the BT18 Lucemon. So this is hard drop. On play, we'll pitch an EX6 Lucemon.
Yeah.
Give our opponent the option. Okay. Mike will go ahead and trash his top.
I almost feel like, would it be better just to pass?
Yeah, it might have been better to pass and wait a turn, but it's also hard to say because like there's a lot of it's like 2 turns behind that you are.
Yeah. Yeah, that is rough. Well, let's see what Mike can do. I mean, he's got a Koichi. He pitched a card to gain a memory. Looks like we pitched another.
Did Rio forget to hatch off of his EX6, Uko?
I think so. Because then he could have just hatched into
that's
the Lucy in
game
the
changer
back.
here.
Yeah.
Forgetting to hatch off of that is tough. Because that would have been this would be a very different turn. This is going to be very spooky now.
Yeah. So we see Mike go into a Dusk on top of the Koichi. Dusk changed the Lucy color. And then we go into no Valgar, but we do go into a Reheat. Play a Tamer here.
Should be able to draw. Yeah, I was gonna say draw a Suno effect there under the Chikuri. But if we don't have a good level 6 to use right now, maybe are we missing a MagnaGar? Are we just not sure if that's what we want to Evo into right now?
Yeah. Okay.
Pay 5.
We do go into
Evo
the
MagnaGar. We'll be able to do the whole shenanigans. On Evo, go ahead and place a source, bottom security, so we'll be able to recover one. We'll opt not to, though, looks like.
Wait.
I guess no level 3.
Just hit the Chikuri, yeah. Minus 12 on Chikuri.
Yeah, because you're not going to be able to pop MagnaGar with it anyways.
Right. So we'll just
Weirdly, because he's a level 3, keeps the Lucemon safe. Lucemon is safe because of that. Okay, Shoto gains his memory. So how do we do this?
Interesting. I feel like Mike, unfortunately, he was just missing some pieces there.
Rio's debating on Evoing into a QP in the back for 5. Okay, we'll go into EX6 Lucemon in the back for 5. We'll just drop a larva. End of turn, can put larva into security to Evo into a Lucemon from trash. We go into the EX6 Chaos Mode without paying the cost on Evo. Give Mike the choice if he'd like to trash or if he'd like to delete a Digimon or Tamer. Okay, we'll go ahead and pop his Tamer on deletion, can play the Koichi back out. So no recovery, no security trashing here. Just pass over a chunk of memory, but EX6 Chaos Mode is a problem.
Yes.
There's nothing in trash though really for Rio to play right now though. I will say that. There's nothing that the Chaos Mode's threatening.
Going to another Dusk.
Still no Velgar threat to mess around with.
We changed the mat to a different color. Looks like probably red, I'm assuming, with the dice.
Yeah, I think it's red. I think Mike said that he has a different color dice for each thing. Dusk
Smart
effect.
man.
Do we have a Velgar in there?
I don't think we have a Velgar. We do have a Velgar.
Oh, we do have a Velgar. Okay, yeah, because he can only Evo into Velgar, so.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go ahead and grab back another Dusk from trash. We'll mill top 4 of both players' decks. Velgar is a big guy.
Which honestly is a little bit scary with Lucy, no? If you're milling stuff to help him out. To a degree.
It could have been. It could have been, but it looks like he didn't mill anything worth it because there was no Lucemon to play from trash. Did he mill a level 6?
I don't think so.
No, nothing. Doesn't look like it. Nothing for Chaos Mode to play out, which is tough. So got lucky. Definitely got lucky. But yeah, it could definitely work in Lucy's favor for sure. Did we not pay for Evoing, by the way, or am I crazy? Okay, there we go. Now we're...
Yeah.
Oh, no. We just didn't... I guess we didn't pay... Or we didn't need to pay earlier? Or we were fine earlier?
I think we were fine, because I think he pitched Gain of Memory off of Koichi.
Oh, did he pitch 2 cards? Okay.
Well, he pitched 1. So I think we're fine, if I'm not mistaken. So we do the 3-cost option to go into the MagnaGar. On Evo, be able to potentially tuck something, but I don't think you really need to right now. But we do go ahead and looks like we tuck the... Looked like a Duskmon.
Yeah, I think it was the...
Swing, take top card of security. We hit a blue card.
No, it was Velgar. It was Velgar.
Velgar.
Blue card does not really do anything right now. We'll be able to swing again.
It's a Lucy. So Mike is in a good spot.
Yeah, I think for getting the hatch off of the EX or the BT16 Uko earlier is really... Come back to haunt Rio a bit. He's kind of in a weird spot. Now, keep in mind, Lucy can definitely recover all the way back up from here. It's not something that's impossible for Lucemon to do.
Been on the opposite end of that plenty.
Look, this is a lot. This is a lot of aggression. that Mike has. And he's got ace threat now as well with Rehe being there, which is good. Push up a gain of memory, start a main. There, so there's cards that we needed. Those are cards we needed in trash a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Did you just grab? He has a Biting Crush in hand, I'm pretty sure. I think
I was
we
gonna
saw
say
him
you
have
grabbed the
one
Levia.
Well, he can only
he can't grab the Levia.
No, he can grab the Levia. He can grab the Levia. He can grab one Seven-Grade Demon Lord, or he can grab Three-Grade Angel. Or Angel, Archangel, Three-Grade Angel. So, grabs a True Ace. I think is good as long as we have stuff in hand to play out with it.
Oh, we play out a Levia. We go ahead and pop.
That works.
Both Michael sequences inheritable, so he'll play out a Koichi and then play out another Koichi off of, I think, another inheritable. So we've got a BT7 and a new Koichi coming out of those on deletion effects. And we pass over 8 memory, but we are able to recover. So when a Demon Lord leaves, and we can go into the Chaos mode from EX6, popping one of the new Koichis, and then we give it blocker with Shoto.
Yep, and there's Levia in trash now. That's a good threat. And with the blocker, it'll be huge. The question is here is like, do you, if the Zenny swings, do you block the Zenny just to save yourself the chip, or do you?
I say you let it go. I mean, I don't play Lucy, but I feel like you let that one go.
Yeah. Try and save the blocker to hit something else more dangerous later.
Yeah. Potentially.
Unless Mike has access to like D-Digivolve or something like that. It's also kind of a tough call.
So we see a Kaiser off of the BT7 Koichi here. We'll go ahead and attempt to swing with Kaiser.
Does have retail. So we could block here.
Yeah, you would block with retail.
Yeah, this is fine. We'll pitch a card off the QB to gain a memory. We'll do the effect, play out the Levia. Levia will delete that, gain another memory.
Now the question or the concern would be...
This is good. I mean, unless Mike is playing a Merva Rush package, he can't win this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was a good block. Yeah. Blocking the retail was smart. Zenny being gone too is also good for Levia being on board. Okay,
yeah.
Go into Dusk.
So that Levia looks like it probably is going though.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. We go into Velger. Middle top 3.
Oh.
Does the check. It's another Levia. Velger actually dies. Yeah, he doesn't get his end of attack.
He doesn't get the end of attack, so the Levia lives.
Big guy.
Big Croco. Oh.
That
do it again.
That works too, though. Yeah, needs to put a level 6 into his sources so he can get rid of the Levia.
Yeah. That's pretty good. Yep, and then we'll go ahead and tuck the MagnaGarurumon back into security, getting rid of the Levia. So yeah, Mike is in a pretty good spot now.
Yeah, definitely turned it back around in his favor. Rio doesn't have enough memory to Evo into a Lucemon on the back and set up. You kind of just have to try and answer board right now, but the thing is that even if you do, there's Tamers on board.
Right.
Shikuri, he only needs one hybrid in hand. That's all he needs, unless you have a board wipe right now.
Right, and even if you attempt to choke to 1, Koichi could easily just pitch something to prop him up to 2. We do Biting Crush here for 8. Go ahead and pitching a Lucy X, going to pop the, looks like the MagnaGar, which is fair.
Yeah.
On deletion, 2 Tamers come out, a Koichi and a Mat. Not sure if he's
looks like he forgot to do the on play.
Oh no, this is not the BT3 mat. This is just the starter deck mat, so there's no on play there.
No, the Koichi.
Oh, the Koichi on play, sure. So Lucy Chaos comes out,
but it's no blocker, so there's nothing really all Mike needs to do is Evo into a hybrid and swing for game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. You just Evo and you just swing. There's no blocker or nothing. Unless he has a well, actually no, Rio does have ace threat. Oh, it just makes it blue though. Swings. Yeah, that's it. Because he can't trade ace because he's blue. Yeah. So they go next.
And that's what makes Dusk really, really powerful. You know, you negate that ace threat by like change. If you play it right or play it smart, you can really.
Oh, it looks like it's actually a tie. It is a tie.
It's a tie.
Yeah. We only have like 30 seconds left in the video. So.
Okay. Well, I guess we ended in a tie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Definitely a good showcase of what Lucy can do, and definitely an interesting showcase of Magda. You know, Magna I think has been a forgotten deck just because it doesn't do much.
it takes a bit of time to set up. When you get the ball rolling, you can do some cool stuff with it, but it's not a very fast deck, and the meta is very fast right now, so it's hard to get a lot of stuff done with it.
Yeah, but I mean it's interesting, and I do like me some good MagnaGuru gameplay. Lucy as always is a fun deck to watch, and I know Rio's been. It's like a deck that's very Rio, so I'm glad he's been able to enjoy it too.
For sure.
But yeah, speaking of enjoying, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you did. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and hopefully we catch you on that next video. Bye bye.